video for you. It's my 2019 season predictions. I really hope that you do enjoy this video, and I'm going to be covering the top 5 drivers and the top constructor that I think will be in the Drivers and Constructors Championship in this year. So without further ado, let's get straight on into this video. So for 5th place in the Drivers' Championship this year, I actually think that Valtteri Bottas will again claim that spot. I think that he will improve, but he's not going to improve as much as he needs to keep his Mercedes seat for 2020 ahead of Esteban Ocon. I think that, he's definitely doing better, obviously, than I could, but he's not the level that Mercedes expect with him metaphorically getting his elbows out, with him fighting. At least it wasn't at the end of last year, and I can't see that changing, unfortunately, for the Finnish driver. And it's really, it's sad to see such a promising talent gone to the big team, the big move that he wanted, and he just wasn't quite up to their expectations of being, I guess, they say he was an equal driver, but obviously the wingman comment, everything like that. And it's just, I guess, unfair on him partly, the way that he was treated last season, and I think that he will be treated this season. But also, if he'd have proved himself a bit more in his first 1.5 years, I think that he would have definitely been treated better. And then Esteban Ocon, I believe, will come in as sort of the heir to Lewis Hamilton's throne next year. So unfortunately for Valtteri Bottas, it's going to be a disappointing 5th place. Despite the fact that Ferrari's car looked really good in testing, I can only see Sebastian Vettel taking 4th place in this year's Drivers' Championship, and that is due to the increased challenge of the Red Bull, who I believe will be better this year with their brand new from the power unit, and also his new teammate Charles Leclerc. I think he'll be more competitive than Kimi Raikkonen was. He'll be more up for a challenge, and I think Charles Leclerc will actually beat Sebastian Vettel this year. I'm actually going to go out there and say it. I don't think he's going to be a wingman like Bottas is at Mercedes. I think he's going to be a proper teammate and equal driver, and possibly even pushing higher than that, because if you remember the last time that Sebastian Vettel came with a inexperienced but very a qualified for his level driver, that was Daniel Ricciardo in Red Bull in 2014, and look what happened there. Vettel left the team later for Ferrari later that season in the Italian Grand Prix. I think that he announced it, and if Daniel Ricciardo hadn't moved to that team, then Vettel wouldn't have been under so much pressure in an admittedly poorer car. But I think that same thing could happen this year with Charles Leclerc, because Leclerc has got such a good car. He has the weight of Maranello behind him. It's their new young starlet, their new hope, and I think that he will beat Sebastian Vettel this year. So for Sebastian Vettel, it's only going to be 4th place. In 3rd place in this year's Drivers' Championship, I believe, will be Max Verstappen. He has a brand new power unit in Honda, a power unit provider, I should say, in Honda, and I think after their vastly improved performance after moving from McLaren to Toro Rosso last year, I think that that's going to improve more steadily, but it will still improve at Red Bull this year, and therefore I've predicted Max Verstappen for 3rd, and that's actually a combination of the new power unit and of his driving improving. I don't think he'll have as erroneous start to the season as he did last year, with something like 6 crashes in 6 races. It was mad. I think that he's calmer this year, he's more experienced. Things like his drive in Mexico, yes, Daniel Ricciardo retired, but he put in a fantastic drive last year in Mexico, I have to say. So I believe that Max Verstappen will take 3rd place, and he might even push for even higher this year. Now, as I discussed just a few moments ago, I do believe that Charles Leclerc will beat Sebastian Vettel this year in the Drivers' Championship, and I believe that Charles Leclerc will actually come in 2nd place. He's going to pick up his first couple of wins. I think he's going to have a fantastic year, but it's just not going to be enough to take the title away from a certain driver, and you know exactly who that driver is. Charles Leclerc, he did so fantastically at Sauber last year. He's going to carry every single last bit of momentum that he took from Sauber. He's going to be energised, he's going to be passionate, he's going to be wanting to impress Maranello and everyone around the sport and show everyone just how good a driver he is at the top level of the sport. And I think he's going to absolutely do that. So, in second place in this year's Drivers' Championship, I think will be Charles Leclerc. So you should all know by now who I do believe will be the 2019 World Champion. It's going to be that man again, the British driver from Mercedes. It's going to be Lewis Hamilton. I do believe that he will take his third championship in a row and his sixth championship overall, moving just one behind Michael Schumacher, and that's because I cannot see any way that he is going to lose his imperious drives from last year. In fact, the only way is if Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen, two young chargers, maintain enough of a challenge to show him what they've got and almost to scare him. But because he's so calm and chilled, I can't see that happening. So I believe that Lewis Hamilton is going to be the world champion again this year. He improved so much last year, and yes, they had one of the best cars, but I don't actually think they're going to have the best car this year. And to still be predicting that Hamilton is going to take the title home again this next year is almost testament to his driving ability, despite the better cars behind him of, I think, Ferrari and possibly even Red Bull. So I believe that Ferrari are going to be taking home the Constructors' Championship this year, their first title for 11 years, and that's because from testing I can see that even if Mercedes were sandbagging a lot, and I mean a lot, finishing 10th, sometimes even 11th out of 11 in testing, I think that Ferrari do have the better car. I think that Charles Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel is also a much stronger drivers lineup. Yes, Mercedes have the world champion of the last 3 years in Lewis Hamilton, but also the almost nervous, scared of losing seat Valtteri Bottas. So I think it's going to be Ferrari to take the Constructors' title this year. Let's finish off today's video with what's actually a first for the channel. We've got some breaking news here, and that is that provisionally Formula 1 will be introducing a point for fastest lap, and that is, F1 says that is due to what they've seen on some fan surveys, and I think it's really good that Liberty Media are taking on the fans' ideas. I think that this is a great idea, and it's going to add impetus to the lower midfield in 14th, 15th, 16th place, and it will give them a reason to be racing instead of saving their engines or saving their fuel at the end of the race. So I think this is a really good idea from F1. So thank you very much for watching today's video. It's been a real pleasure to make for you, and if you did enjoy today's video, then please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. It's been a really fun one to make, as I've just said, so please do that if you did enjoy. There's going to be my Australian Grand Prix review up sometime next week, so please do stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one.